Keep going.
No. So Walnut Creek has always been ephemeral. Still had to go to the bottom to get water and carry it up in big jugs.
Oh wow.
So
what was their reasoning behind having to be up so quantity up?
No one really knows. I mean, this way they only had to build a couple walls.
Yeah.
But they think it might have been natural defense.
Right.
Against predators, against other
That's my
people.
thought. That's what I would think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Other tribes or some other coming in, they had the high ground.
Right.
Basically.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they didn't leave any written records, obviously.
Right.
So,
Obviously.
Yeah. So we don't really know. We can only speculate.
I was just curious. I'm like, why it built so high? You know.
Right.
When everything that you're probably getting is either down by the river, your water, everything else is down so far.
Yeah.
Cool, huh?
So this is where they used to hang out and live. Keep shelter from the sun.
Like when it was really hot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look.
Yeah. Some of this stuff's probably fell down. There's another little one. Look over here again.
What's crazy is the ones that are further away are like way more intact.
Yeah.
These ones.
Yeah.
To cook dinner again.
Different things. Ooh.
They're venting.
Go in them.
As long as they're not marked.
Does it feel cold in there?
It's cool in here.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Back here, it's always in another room.
Careful.
I've noticed this. Oh, that's pottery.
Washes down all the time.
Yeah. So cool.
There's a piece right here. See a little bit of red.
Oh, cool.
And yeah, and you can see dirt stuck to it. That's a little piece of pottery right here.
So,
Get off. They try to almost, in some places they try to match the color of the rock to try to cover it up.
is it cold? I'm gonna go in.
I can almost touch it.
Ooh, it is colder in here.
That's so cool.
You want a shadow on it?
No, you're good. Okay. Yeah, it's hard to see it with.
And they form more like pearls and layers.
Wow.
And you can see the layering on it.
That's cool.
That's amazing.
And then
I know.
Yeah.
but if you've seen the Lion King, they kind of look like Pumbaa.
Okay.
Oh,
And
okay.
look at the prickly pear cactus right over here. 8 weeks in a row, I'll come down here, and it's a little more chewed up than it was the week before.
Ooh.
Javelinas eat the prickly pear cactus.
Oh, that's a nice, easy path to get up all around here.
They use the trail same as we do.
Same as we do. Yeah.
Look, we were all the way over there, guys. Bring it. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. It was a pretty quick run through of Walnut Canyon. It is a pretty neat place. We just happened to show up there at 4 o'clock, and that's when they closed the trail so that you can have enough time to get out before the park closes at 5. So make sure you give yourself enough time. It is pretty steep, so there's about like 237 steps, I think I read. It's about a mile long, so it wasn't too bad, but going at a faster pace, I could definitely hear myself like huffing and puffing towards the end, and it was getting pretty windy too. The one thing I would say is grab one of the guides and ask them what the things are in the rocks. I cannot for the life of me remember. It has been 5 years since we did this, so but I did not get on camera what he was saying. I know that it was pretty neat, and that's when I recorded it, of course, but I have no idea what it is. And it was something that only the guides knew, because I've tried to look it up to see if I could put it in the video to say what it is. But there's some kind of fossilies, there's some kind of like bottom of the sea. He was saying that the coral reef, like the barnacles or something, were fossilized, and because when it rains and stuff, it washes away the limestone and then reveals the fossils, which was pretty neat. He did find the little piece of pottery, which was really cool, although he was making me super nervous of him being so wobbly on the edge. The kids are making me wobbly enough. Make sure you hold hands, because there are not a ton of rails, and it is a pretty big drop. There are some places that aren't as, straight down drop, but it still made me really nervous with the kids. I do not like edges. I do not like kids near edges without hands holding. So it's always very hard for me to just let go and let them explore and just trust them that they're going to listen and all the things. So anyway, be sure you stop by here if you're near Flagstaff. Pretty neat place, but make sure you give yourself enough time. Don't get there when it closes like we did.